Good morning, YouTube. This is a still image taken at the end of video one, uh, showing the giant, and so I took a screenshot of that. So I just wanted to be able to mark it up and show you what we're looking at here before I jump into video two. Um, I'm gonna mark up here. As you can see, here's the big giant right around here. Okay, he's hiding his one eye, and he's got his one eye showing right here, his nose and his mouth. Pretty definitive image, pretty clear. Um, and as you can see, he's got a young one, a young adult or a juvenile on top of him, hitching a ride. That's how they travel. Less footprints that way. They stack on each other every chance they get. But as you can also see, these little, it's not little by no means, but here's hand right here. Here's a hand right here from a second giant. And he's got his fingers around like that. He's got his hand around that juvenile in case he has to pick that juvenile up off the giant back. And his head is back here, as you can see. He's in position to grab that juvenile if they have to get out of there fast. So I'm going to unmark that and let that sink in there for a minute and let you look at that image so you can see it. You can see the opposing thumb wrapped around the juvenile. You can see that juvenile smiling, see? He's smiling. He's got his head turned to the left there a little bit. But he's got a thumb around him. He's got fingers around him on the other side, waiting to take him off there if they need to. Okay, that's the image. I'm going to go back to the video. Now also, it looks like there might be one right here, down here in the corner. They rest along that tree line there, along that valley. A lot of them, they'll lay real close right there just to hear what's going on up here on the property and stuff. And the young ones will get up there and they'll play up and down that tree, trying to catch my dogs out and stuff, try to play with my dogs and whatnot. And I know a video or two ago back, I'd mentioned that I had a footage of a young Sasquatch playing at what looked like a cat. And yesterday, when I went out to go shoot some footage, there was a cat walking through the woods, and it was a black cat, and it was just patrolling through the woods. And I think maybe they have pets as well, that follow them around and stuff. And I've seen that juvenile in the footage playing with that cat, so that's what made me think about that. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to the video at hand, and we'll start from there. You see it starts off sideways there, which you can see there's two different heads there showing up, two Sasquatches looking over the hill there. Two different ones. It's probably that one that I captured at the end of the last film. He just ain't up close yet, but we're going to see him as I move in here. So that was at I need to rotate this, but Okay, there it's rotated around the 6-second mark. You can see his face showing up through there. I'm walking, that's why it's very unstable at that time. See, he's just barely showing up there. You can see he's starting to rise up through the vegetation there to show his head. You can see his nose coming into view there. Um, Looks like a littler one there right at that spot, but we'll see here. Okay, now he's starting to turn around. There he is. He's looking up, see? So he's turned away. Looks like there might be one right there, too. In the vegetation, but there's a littler one right there. Seems like he's getting out of the way pretty quick. Okay. Alright. So here he comes. He's getting ready to get into view. So there's a littler one right there. Looking up through here. Then we're going to see the adult turn around. So there's the adult looking back. And he'll get real close up. Is what he'll zoom in here to where he can get a good look at me. See there, he's raising his head. Okay, you can see the juvenile on his back right there. This is not pareidolia, folks. These are flesh and blood creatures. And you can see right here is that other adult giant that's basically over his shoulder, and that's his hand up there with his opposing with his thumb wrapping around the juvenile to where he can grab that juvenile if he has to real quick. But that's the second one, right? The second adult getting in position in case he needs to move real fast. That's why you see his fingers right there wrapping around the juvenile, helping each other out. You know what I mean? That's what they do. So let's see what happens here. Next couple of seconds. Wow, look at them teeth. He's got his mouth open there. See, that looks like his body coming in below. See, look how chiseled his chest is. All the way down through there. His entire body. Look at that. That's his chest, man. Solid muscle. His arms, solid muscle. Freaking, it's crazy. So it's blurring out, but the giant that was on top, you can see he's backed out and he's blending into the canopy. You can see his eye coming through right there. He's moving out of the way. And that second giant is moving out of the way too. So crazy footage, man. That's all I can say about it. I mean, it's insane having these creatures on my property. Looks like that is a hand. Look at that claw off his finger right there. Look at that massive claw. And people say they go out here and hunt these beings and try to shoot them when they could just freaking run through your house in a split second and kill you in no time at all, you know. Guns are absolutely worthless against these beings. That is a claw right there from a finger. Insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, they're moving off into the woods now. They're long gone. Or they're getting gone, anyways. But anyways, I told my wife what I wanted for Christmas. So she'll be buying me a good camera setup here this winter. Well, this here looks like a different Sasquatch that might be trying to look up here. I can't tell, but somebody's still there observing me. They've dropped their eyes way down there. But yeah, I couldn't believe that image showing his body there, completely chiseled out with muscle. Now we're seeing the other young one pop its head up there. It's one of the shorter, one of the more human-sized Sasquatches right here showing its head. Uh, that's more normal size. Looks like there's one right there too. You can see its 360-degree teeth or whatever that they used. That is a tree organ Sasquatch right there. You can see its teeth coming into view. And there its face is turned and it's looking up. It's looking up at one of the giants. Alright. Now this up here, uh, I'll be showing you some footage here that which there's Sasquatches right there watching me. You can see them. There's one right there. One standing up there. One leaning over. See him there leaning over on his arms, watching me. Yeah, it's a little bit blurry, but that's not pareidolia. there's a giant head right there, a giant laying down, watching me. He's got one eye on me right there. Let's see. I'm looking for the legs of a giant right there. There's our two giant legs right there. You can see his feet standing up through the canopy. Those are not trees. That's a giant standing on. You can see his legs through the canopy. I got footage showing their legs moving through the canopy too. But yeah, I mean, it's just massive, massive beings. Let's see if you can see one of them move right there. See if he's walking. Yeah, they're not in the same position now. Look at that. They've moved. He took a step. It's just my footage sucks so bad. I need to get some. I need some footage to do what do they call it, like stabilization, where the outer part of the camera moves, but the part you focus on stays uh, pretty much even, so you can actually see the footage. So hopefully, I can get something like that going, so we could actually see him walking and whatnot. Yeah, but there's giant legs in there. Anyways, I want to get up here closer to where I was wanting to show you some writing on a tree. Okay, let me look. I don't know if it's one right there or not. I can't tell. Looks like there might be one laying there on top of that tree stump, watching me. Right there. See the writing on the tree? That is actual intelligent writing on a tree of some sort. And if you look over here, here is a makeshift den that's been burrowed in the ground. And it looks like there's little uh, faces down there. I'm not sure, but um, like maybe it's a dogman den or something. I'm not sure. But I just thought that was really interesting seeing that writing on the tree. I have to pay attention to that more and see what else happens with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll set some paper and crayons and stuff out there and see if those young ones will take it. Let me see here. Well, shoot. Anyways, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Peace.